Okay, so I just did a shutdown and a restart of the computer because I was experiencing some, well, how shall I put this? Some major weirdness in the game. I'm still experiencing some weirdness, like not hearing the laser after a while. Um, and it's delayed in some places. The controls are now responding the way they should, but the sound isn't, which is really weird. But yeah, let's continue, shall we? Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Nomads. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Okay, so we're going to continue where we left off roughly. I did do it a little bit off of camera, just so that we could get a couple of the walls in last time before exiting the game. So today we're going to continue with the build a little bit and then start exploring the world and hopefully unlocking some more of the stuff if we can find it all. Okay, so let's go into the game and see how far we can get today. Okay, so let's continue where we left off. So we were making a stairwell down here so that we've got some cover from any bad or bad weather and wildlife if it becomes hostile. Granted, looks like we still need to do a couple walls here, and we need to go quite far down and also try and find some more materials like iron, cobalt, stuff like that. Sorry, not cobalt. What's it called? Carbon. Carbon and silicon. So let's do a little bit of all that digging as a time lapse. Looks like my game is slightly unresponsive in a way, so that's not really good. But let's get this time lapse started, and I shall see you guys after it. So how much in the way of materials do we have? Lots. Oh boy. Where did I put the resources? Ah, okay. I forgot some of the keys again, didn't I? Okay, okay, something really weird is going on. Okay, so I'm going to need more electronics, glass, mechanical parts. Oof. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting some kind of weird audio bug at the moment, which is got me a little bit worried because I haven't actually done anything major to the computer except for change the graphics card. And I changed it before we played last, so I'm not sure what the heck is going on here. So there's something really weird going on with the audio, and the graphics card should not be able to interfere with that. The fact that the power supply is dying could be a factor, but I doubt it. Only other thing it would be Microsoft, or there's been a little tweak here or there in the software, and hasn't been flagged up as an update. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's a little bit worrisome that we're now experiencing audio glitches and problems where the audio is either delayed or completely missing, which has got me a little bit worried with the creatures out there. Are they going to be something that I can hear later, or are they going to be dead silent and then just attack us all of a sudden? So it's one of those things where I'm not sure if we're going to be alright or not. But we are in desperate need of food, and we are in desperate need of clean water. So we're going to have to do something about that ASAP. Now, I'm currently making a couple of these ones, although I probably shouldn't make it be that much at the moment. Let's get these things done first. And it looks like I'm getting delayed response on the clicking as well, which is a little bit worrisome. Okay, so let's get a couple of these going as well. So let's say about 50 to start with. What do we need for these? Okay, let's do another 50. Oop. 50. Glass. Let's go with 50 again. Nice little number. How many of those biomass did we have? I'm not sure, but we've run out of the stuff that we can queue up. Let's get some more biomass so that we can do some more of the composite parts, some more of this stuff, and anything else that may require it later on. We can't do those because it requires silver. Definitely needs a lot of iron. Okay, so let's get those bits and pieces. Now, what did we need for that one? Okay, we're already making those, so that's fine. Okay, so I shall see you guys in just a sec after I've harvested some more trees and stuff. And we can get the glass made, finish this lot, and start scouting about with the vehicle that's out there after modifying it ever so slightly. Okay, so we've now got a vehicle. Granted, I goofed a little bit on the width. I didn't think that this one was a 2 width-wise. Of course, I should have known by looking at it like that. But I think all in all, granted, we've got some room to play with in the middle here, and that is really starting to annoy me. So we've got a little bit of wiggle room back here. I could always move this to the back here. We've got enough room for a little bit at the back as well, if we really need it. I'm hoping that these batteries will last a while. Granted, there are six wheels, but that's all it's actually powering, just the 6 wheels and the and maybe the cockpit. And then we've also, of course, got a couple additional batteries up front, so that should give us enough wiggle room. Now, I might just set all these wheels to torque, so we've got more of a climbing power. So at the moment it's set for speed. And what we need the most at the moment are resources, because when I'm digging down below, primarily for water, but because there are resources around here, as you can see on this little piece slither before there's a small gap here. That's supposed to be iron and carbon, but when I'm digging down below at the moment, well, so far, it's not really giving me much in the way of yield. And of course, every time I want the basic toolkit, or the basic tool, comes up with a powered one, so I wasted quite a bit of power there. But let's reload that one. Even that sound effect is AWOL at the moment. So what I might quickly do is a very quick verification of data before we actually continue. So I shall be right back and see if we can get rid of the problem that way. Okay, so just on a verification of data, and it doesn't say that there's anything wrong with the game so far, which is truly strange. So let's have a little look over there. Okay. Now we are getting... Oh. Not always, apparently, still. Oh, I just heard a crystal. Where is it? I can hear it again, but I don't see it. I think we get there it is. Bingo. Okay, so that's one of the things that we definitely wanted to do right there. We are going to need to make quite a few batteries. So we're going to need quite a lot of this stuff and carbon. So I'm just going to quickly do a little bit of harvesting before we do some exploration with the vehicle. I'll be right back. Oh, sweet. I just found some more thrusters. Looks like there's thrusters scattered all over the place. That's going to come in handy. Sweet. I wonder if there's any more around here then. Of course, the water on the visor is never that great, but okay, So is there one over here that's got some ores in it? So let's look. Oh. Only iron, nothing else. Right. And one carbon, that's it. That one's got some stuff in it, let's grab that one. I love the tier 2 jetpack. Nice. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. Ooh, what's that over there? That's a stick. Oh, well, we could always grab that. We can grab these thrusters later on as well. That's even more advanced components again. That one. Nice. We might even be able to turn the vehicle into a hover vehicle. That would help quite a bit, but when we start loading it up, it will get a bit on the heavy side. But if we have a hover function, we might be able to get up there even quicker, of course. We'll have to have a little look at that later. We also need to get some more food going, so we're going to have to find quite a lot of herbs and quite a lot of food. So let's quickly do that too. Nice. There's one more coming up. This should have some water by now. There we go. Much better. Okay, so there are a couple of animals over there, a couple of animals over there. I'm going to quickly do some resource gathering that's around here. I should see you guys when we're ready to set off to the closest POI in that direction. We could also have a look at the saucer. I think we're going to have a little bit of trouble with radiation. That said, it is the closest one around here, so we could always take the vehicle and then we can heal with the vehicle. Speaking of which, I think we should be right for the moment. I'm just looking at the tightness. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some more resources that are in this remote area, and I shall see you guys when we're ready to set off in the next morning. Looks like it's already starting to turn dark. Looks like I haven't scanned that nest yet. Let's quickly do that. Okay. Wonder if there's anything else that we can scan in this area then. Granted, it is getting a bit dark. I wonder if we can scan the plants actually. Nope. Okay. Yay, we finally got the staircase all the way down to the water level. So now we can, well, whenever we get the technology to do it, get a water pump down here, have it pump water up to the what's it called? The one that purifies the water. And also we've got all the ores here nice and flat. When we get the mining ability, we can also stick a miner down here, because there is one deep spot there. Now we could go down even further, but we need oxygen bottles and everything else to do that. So let's see, we've got a fair few bits and pieces. I don't think it's going to be enough for where we want to keep putting bits down. Well, we can start heading off to some of these POIs and gather what's in those areas. So I've just done 2 bug reports for the game. I've done one through Steam, which somebody's replied to me saying do it through the game. So I've also done it through the game. Verified the integrity of the game didn't really help. Basically, everything is working the way it's supposed to, apparently. But that said, let's drop these ores off and see what we can get out of this lot. Nice. And the other printer hasn't printed anything. Why not? Oh, that is the one that we've just done. And that one is waiting for... Oops, I took out all the... okay. Let's make a couple more of those then. Then we can also focus on those. So let's say about 100 of those. And about 100 of those. And about 100, probably going to need about 200 of those actually. So let's put down 200. Okay, we don't have the components for that yet. So just gonna have to wait until all those are done, and then we can do a really good excursion. But let's take the vehicle out for a spin and hit up some of these POIs and hopefully not wind up in a ditch somewhere. But just on the off chance that we do wind up in a ditch somewhere, I'll take a couple of foundations, a couple of basic frames with us as well. Might as well leave the electronics on us. Okay, so let's set off. Oh, great, it will start raining, won't it? Okay. Yeah, so the person that put down a message on Steam said that it could be something towards FPS. Well, I've got the FPS locked at 30 because I've turned VSync on. I don't think that could be the issue, but we could double check it. It'll be one moment. Okay, so as you may be able to see from the bottom right corner, I've turned VSync off. So The frame rate is currently capped at 60 because that's as high as I've got my recording software set to as well. So it keeps fluctuating between 45, 47, all the way through up until 60. So let's have a little look, see if the audio has actually sorted itself out. Yeah, I can hear my feet. Okay, can't hear that when it's supposed to come up. I can hear that piece, but I don't hear the other part of the tool again, so no, it's not going to be VSync. I think the jetpack just sounded a bit worse there for a moment. Okay, so is there anything really close by at the moment? 247 meters that direction. There's a there's a UFO right there. The rest are a couple of kilometers away, or 1 kilometer and a bit. 1.4, 808. So that probably be just before or somewhere in that lake over there. So that's going to be interesting. Though, if that's 240 and we can just barely see it, it's probably going to be a lot further than I thought. Probably past that hill over there. Okay. So that said, let's drop down safely. Get into the car, but first things first, I'm going to turn the graphics back so that I don't wind up cooking my computer more than it has to be cooked. And I'll be right back. Ooh, just had a little look at the time. It looks like we've been at this one episode for about 4 hours now, so it's actually getting on. I woke up about midnight. It's now 7:27 a.m. So it's 4 hours since we started this episode. Wow. Okay. Let's have a quick peek over here. We've got some more of those. We've now got 90. That should help us a little bit. Okay, so let's set off. How good are the batteries at the moment? It should still be charging over there. Oh, that reminds me, probably should take enough supplies to make one power supply just in case. Let's take a couple components after all then. So 63 that we've got there is fine. I'm not sure if I provide those. And we've got electronics. Let's have a small peek of what it requires again. Fine. Oh, 2 more mechanical components. Okay. Good thing we checked. Ew, we're out of iron. That's not good. Gonna have to do a little bit of digging after all. Where was the iron again? Okay, that should be enough for a little while. Let's put those over there. There we go. So we've got the 4 that we need there as a bare minimum. And let's continue on our journey. Great. I'll be one sec for you guys, probably about 30 minutes from myself. Okay, so it's daylight again, and I've got a couple of additional food items. As you can see by my health, I got attacked by bugs. So we just need a little bit of water so that we can turn some of the seeds into herbs. Because herbs are always the hardest ones to actually find in a way. Okay. There we go. Quick way up. There we go. So it's going to take a little while to get those ones, but we do have some over here now. Not enough, but it's enough to get us started. And let's do a little bit of that. It does unfortunately use some of the time that we have. Daylight days. Okay, let's set off. And let's go for that one first. I think I would definitely set the wheels for torque instead. Let's quickly see if we can do something about that. Ooh. Oh, so it's set for power. Okay. Well, let's set for speed. I wish there was a way to stop the weather from being this nasty so frequently. Okay. We should be able to go that bit faster now. Whether or not we can get up the hills is another question. Now we probably don't want to park too close to that thing because of radiation and stuff. So let's go back here and run through this nightmarish storm. Open that. Can't see it. Oh, is that a tickle? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this one's not the radioactive one. Okay. Nice to know at least. Hey, we've got a blueprint for the refinery. Sweet. At least I think we did. have a look. Or is that the... Did it say that it was the location for it? I'm not sure. Let's have a little look. Oh, we can't do that while we're in the car. Well, just for health and safety reasons. Oops. Oh. Let's go there. Okay. That's the normal compact one. I don't see the blueprint for the other one yet. So maybe it is a case of, okay, you have to go to this location in order to unlock it. Ah. Oh bugger. Okay, so let's have a little look at it. Use. Oh, we've got some titanium. Sweet. Okay, so it's this one over here, which is where we have to go to. Well, let's go to these wrecks first, so we make that little bit of a U-turn. There's bound to be more wrecks around it, but let's go for the man-made wrecks first. That way, hopefully, we can find some more stuff, scan some stuff, and get more blueprints that way. Because this is going to be the radioactive one.
Unauthorized attempt to bypass suit protocols. Suit AI firmware unlocked. Firmware update started.
Update completed successfully. Have a nice day.
Ooh. And that one. Where can I find the refinery? And the answer is no. It's like there's a bug in it where you found the blueprint for it, but it won't unlock it. Actually, it won't even show the blueprint, which is extremely annoying. So where do we get the ability to make the other printer? So freaking irritating. Need to build one of those before we can make the other one, which we could do, but we have no way of making the additional uranium without the other refinery. It's so annoying. Need to create the armory again, and I think it's the ALM3 2. Although it says it's the I think it's the second version of it. Okay. Well, we can do that here. So you know we've got both resources around here. Let's do that. Let's retrofit this thing. Let's drop some of this stuff off. Well, I wanted to dump it in this one, not that one. Actually, I'm gonna do other bits as well, of course. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the episode here for the moment, guys. So if you've liked what we've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye for now. Now, let's do this bit in the next episode.